Picture this: a quiet Bulgarian village in the year 1550. The air is thick with morning mist, and the only sound you hear is the gentle ringing of sheep bells. You're a 12-year-old boy, helping your father tend to the flock. This is the life you know, simple, peaceful, and filled with warmth. Every morning you wake up to the same routine. The hills, the sheep, your father by your side. Everything has always been just as it should be. Your mother prepares breakfast inside, and you know the comfort of her warm milk. Your life is defined by this simplicity: the sunrise over the valley, the soft bleating of the sheep, the familiar sound of the bells around their necks. These are the things you've known since you were a child. Nothing seems out of place. The world to you is a predictable pattern, a rhythm you've come to rely on. But today something feels different. You stop, suddenly aware of a distant sound. Hooves, thundering against cobblestone. The peace is broken. You look at your father, his face draining of color. Without a word, he grabs your arm, his grip tight with fear. And then you hear it. Your mother drops the pitcher of milk she was holding, the sound of it shattering across the floor, like the world you know is coming apart. You feel a chill run down your spine, your heart racing. Your father's usual calm demeanor is gone. His eyes are wide, filled with a fear you've never seen before. You're too young to fully understand what's happening, but you know one thing for sure: something is very wrong. Before you can process what's happening, you're dragged away from everything you've ever known. Your father's voice is quiet, but you feel the terror in his touch. Your mother falls to her knees, sobbing in a language the soldiers don't understand. The Sultan's collectors have arrived. They have come for you. The sound of their horses' hooves is now deafening. You watch, helpless, as Ottoman officials dismount from their horses, their robes as pristine as their cold, calculating eyes. They carry scrolls and lists, ready to take what they want, as if they are marking cattle in a marketplace. The men's eyes scan the gathered villagers with a detached, businesslike interest. You don't understand the words they say, but you understand the tone. It's not a conversation, it's an auction. And you're the commodity. Your entire life, your future, will be decided by those who see only what you can give, not who you are. You try to stay hidden behind a wooden cart, your heart pounding in your chest. You watch as one of the men points directly at you. Your stomach drops to the floor. Your entire body freezes. You are no longer just a boy. You are an object, an asset to be claimed. Your mother's cries reach your ears, but they are distant, fading as the soldiers approach. She collapses to her knees, her hands reaching out in desperation, but you're already being pulled away. She's speaking in a language that's unfamiliar to the men, but you know what she's saying. She's begging for your life. But it doesn't matter. You are already lost to her. The world as you know it is slipping away, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. As you're dragged away, you hear promises, promises of glory and greatness. They say you'll serve the Sultan, that you'll rise to a place of honor. But all you can think of is your mother's face, her tears, the devastation in her eyes as they take you from her. As you are pulled away, you look back, desperate to see her one last time. But the cart rolls on, farther and farther from the village, from the life you've known. You'll never see her again. This is the beginning of your new life. The journey ahead is long and unforgiving. For weeks, you and the other boys march across rugged terrain. You sleep under the stars, your stomach empty more often than not. The guards push you relentlessly, forcing you to keep moving even when your legs threaten to give way beneath you. The weak ones, those who can't keep up, those who fall ill, those who lose hope, are left behind. Some die along the way, but you keep marching forward, knowing there is no turning back. You've lost your family. Your life as you knew it is gone. The only way forward is through the pain. There's no room for weakness, no room for failure. Nikos, a boy who was walking beside you, tries to escape on the third night of the march. He runs into the darkness, his heart racing with fear and desperation. But he doesn't make it far. The guards catch him, dragging him back to the camp. The sound of his screams echoes through the night, a chilling reminder of what happens when you try to defy them. Nikos' punishment is brutal. The soldiers beat him in front of everyone, to make an example of him. You close your eyes, but the screams don't stop. You try to block them out, but you can't. You learn your first harsh lesson of palace life. Weakness is death. Escape is impossible. Resistance is futile. The days blend together as you continue on the march. You and the other boys grow quieter, more withdrawn. There's no room for rebellion here, only survival. The journey ahead is long and unforgiving. The boys march in a line, their faces grim, their steps slow but determined. You can't remember how many days have passed since you were taken from your village, but the days blur together into one endless, painful march. The path is rough, the terrain rocky and uneven. You feel every stone beneath your feet, every twist in the ground, as if the earth itself is trying to push you back. At night, the guards make you camp under the stars. You and the other boys sleep in the open air, huddled together for warmth, with nothing but the sky above to shelter you. The cold bites through your clothes, and you shiver as you try to sleep, the weight of the journey pressing down on you. Every night is the same: exhaustion, hunger, and the constant fear of what's to come. Your body aches, your stomach growls in hunger, but there's nothing you can do. You march on, step by painful step. You hear the whispers of the other boys around you. Some of them are from far-off villages, others from places you've never heard of. Some speak of their families, their homes, and the lives they left behind. You try not to listen too closely because you know it will only make the pain worse. Their voices remind you of the life you've lost, of the family you may never see again. As the days pass, the exhaustion takes its toll. Some of the boys begin to fall behind, their bodies too weak to keep up. The guards don't care. They push forward, ignoring the weak, the sick, the tired. If you can't keep up, you're left behind. And those who do fall behind, you never hear from them again. One boy, his name is Nikos, tries to run. You don't know why. Maybe he can't take it anymore. Maybe he's trying to escape the torment. But the guards catch him before he gets far. You watch as they drag him back to the camp, his body limp, his face pale with fear. The guards punish him in front of everyone. They beat him with sticks, their blows landing hard and fast. His screams fill the night air, echoing through the camp. You can't help but flinch, and you close your eyes trying to block out the sound, but it won't stop. The lesson is clear. Escape is impossible. Resistance is futile. The weak don't survive here. The only way forward is to obey. Nikos doesn't make it through the night. By morning, he's gone. The others barely acknowledge his absence, as if he never existed. You can't forget him, though. His screams are burned into your memory, and his fate is a constant reminder of the price of disobedience. You realize then that survival here isn't about strength or intelligence. It's about submission. It's about enduring the pain and moving forward, no matter how much it hurts. As the days pass, you notice something strange. The boys around you start to change. They become quieter, more withdrawn. Some stop speaking altogether, their voices lost to the fear that grips their hearts. Others cling to each other, whispering in the dark, trying to find comfort in the only thing they have left: each other. You begin to see the first signs of something you had feared: resignation. It's not just the hunger or the exhaustion that breaks them, it's the fear. The fear of what will happen if you resist, the fear of being left behind, the fear of being forgotten. But it's not just the physical pain that is wearing you down. It's the realization that this is your life now. The life you knew, the simple days spent in your village with your father, the mornings spent with your mother preparing breakfast, the sound of the sheep bells. Those days are gone. And the life that lies ahead? It's a life of submission, a life where your identity, your name, and your future are decided by those who hold power over you. You wonder how long you can endure, how long you can keep going before the weight of it all crushes you. But you have no choice. The only way forward is through the pain. The only way out is to keep moving, no matter how much it hurts, no matter how much you want to stop. The journey doesn't end, it just keeps going, day after day, until you're no longer a boy but a shadow of yourself. After what feels like an eternity, you finally reach the outskirts of Istanbul. The city looms in the distance, its silhouette visible against the setting sun. The towering minarets, the massive walls of the palace complex. Everything looks grand, magnificent even. But as you draw closer, the sense of awe you expect to feel is absent. All you feel is fear. Fear of what's to come. This is it. This is where your life will truly change. This is where the empire will claim you completely. You realize now that the journey wasn't just about reaching Istanbul. It was about breaking you down. It was about stripping you of everything you knew, of everything you were, until you were nothing but a vessel, empty and ready to be filled with whatever the empire wants. The gates of the city are massive, towering over you. The guards stand at attention, watching every move you make. You are just one of many boys being led through these gates, all of you destined for the same fate. As you pass through the gates, you catch a glimpse of the palace in the distance. It is more magnificent than anything you've ever seen. Its walls are tall, its towers reaching into the sky. It looks like a fortress, and for the first time, you realize just how small you are, just how powerless you've become. This is where you will lose yourself. This is where the life you knew will be replaced by something else, something you can't yet understand. The palace gates close behind you with a loud final sound. You're inside now. There's no turning back. This is where your journey truly begins.